Hi, welcome to another class of Qigong Tai Chi and meditation for increasing muscle mass and bone density. So increasing muscle mass, bone density, it's about resistance. Either you use weights or use your own body weights, your own body weight to increase. Calcium is produced in the big bones, mostly the femur and the pelvis. So let's start with standing in the horse stance. Squatting down, strengthening the legs. Tuck the tailbone in. Make sure your middle knee lines up with your middle toe. If you feel in the knees, you need to come up or maybe narrow the stance. Don't go as low. Other than that, try to sink, 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 sink. Some of it is flexibility of the ankles. So over time, the ankles will become more flexible and you'll be able to sink lower and lower. But don't stick the tailbone out. If you stick the tailbone out, you can go, of course, lower. You want to maintain alignment. The legs are working, the spine is moving upward, light feeling through the spine, heavy feeling through the legs. The legs are like earth. The pelvis, the waist is like water. The chest and the arms like fire. And the head is like air. So you want to try to create this sensation of earth today. Light feeling through the spine, head suspended from the heaven, chin parallel to the floor. Deep breathing in and out through the nose. Let the arm just hang beside your body. So then we want to also start strengthening the abdominal muscles and the back muscles. So take your left hand and put it on the center of the palm, 2 inches below the navel. Take your right hand and put it where your kidneys are, where there's muscles here. Inhale, move the abdomen and the back muscles in. Exhale out. Sink. Visualize the lower energy center. Distribute the weight between the ball of the foot and the heels between left and right. So find the center. By now, your thighs should be a little bit burning. Open the chest, relax the shoulders. Move the abdominal muscles all the way from your pubic bone to the sternum and out from the sternum to the pubic bone. It moves like a wave. When you inhale, you suck the stomach in from the pubic bone area into the sternum. And when you exhale, you let it roll from the sternum out to the pubic bone. Remember, this is called a horse stance. So you want to open your knees, make sure they line up with your middle toe. So the weight moves through the knees instead of into the knees. You feel pressure at the soles of the feet. That's how you know your weight is going all the way to the soles of the feet. And just come up. Legs. Walk a little bit. Then we'll loosen up the legs. Shoulder width apart, feet parallel, rotate counterclockwise. Grab your hands behind your back, either the wrists, the forearms, or the elbows. No pressure on the toes. The circle goes through the heels into the ball of the foot. Deep breathing in and out through the nose. Do about 3, 4, 5 circles inhalation. And the same number of circles exhalation. Relax your shoulders. Lengthen the neck. Visualize the lower energy center. Remember, every exercise should have body, breath, mind, energy, and spirit. So the body, feet parallel, the soles of the feet glued to the floor, they don't wobble. Symmetric, nice symmetric circle. Round, smooth. Relax the shoulders, and on and on. The breath in and out through the nose. Inhale, move the abdomen, the back muscles in, exhale out. The mind monitors the skills, the mental and the physical skills, and then move down and visualize the lower energy center, a healing energy ball, 2 inches below the navel, or visualize the sun projecting today, penetrating the bone marrows, cleansing, nourishing the bone marrows. And change direction. Change the grip behind your back. Find your own speed, your own tempo, your own rhythm. You want to find the speed that almost puts you half awake, half asleep. That's the brainwave between awake and asleep, zeta. The brain, when the mind is in the meditation state, meditative state. Put your mind in the soles of the feet. Feel the pressure of your whole weight. Push with your leg bones, with your pelvis down. towards the soles of the feet. So you feel like you're activating the legs, putting a little pressure. To stimulate bone growth. Resistant is futile. So if your legs are just loose, you can do it one way, but you can also press down into, like you're grinding something with the bottom of the soles of the feet. Go to large circles. Notice the difference along the circle between your right ankle and your left ankle. Your right sole of the foot and the left. Different feeling. The hips, the knees, the lower back. Make a note. Oh, yeah, my right lower back is a little tighter. Oh, my right hips are a little more open. And my left ankle is more open. My right ankle is a little tighter. So you just go into the body, call it a journey into the body. And you say, okay, what's the difference between left and right? Then you have a center. So physically, we're not symmetric, but then mentally, you balance the two and make it equal. Then stand in the horse stance. This can be standing or sitting. You're tired, if your legs are tired. You stand in the horse stance or sit. You pretend like you have two oranges in your palms. You straighten your legs, you straighten your arms, you close your eyes, you inhale, eyes closed, you squat as you exhale, squat, and you pretend like you squeeze the two oranges in your palms. Squeeze. So you don't go quick. You squeeze it slow, 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 and you close your hand into a fist. Not the knuckles, the whole hand closes into a fist. Ready? Inhale, feet parallel, straight, arms loose, close your eyes. Exhale, squat, open your eyes and squeeze. Come up, inhale. Exhale and squeeze. And exhale through the mouth with the ha sound. So it's like ha. Inhale. Close your eyes. Exhale, open your eyes. That's 5. This is from the Taoist priest. It's called muscle changing, bone marrow washing. They would do 250 of each set, 50 sets. I did it once. It took about 6 hours almost. So they believe that you don't need weights to lift weights to get stronger muscular. You need to train the brain to go stronger and reach higher potential of activation of the muscle. So we use about 45% of our capability of our muscles. So what if suddenly something happened and dangerous, somebody lift a car? It happened to 2 of my students. They ripped their shoulder in the process, but they lifted a car to save his cousin. The adrenaline goes in and we're able to activate the muscles to a higher potential. So I'm not saying you don't need that high, but even 2%, 3%, even 1%, it'd be a big difference in strength. So what we're doing here, we're sinking and we're bringing the mind into the muscles. the legs, the stomach, the arms, everything tenses. Then you come up, you relax the muscles. You inhale and you bring your mind into the bones, into the center of the bone marrow, the bone marrows. Then you squat, you open your eyes, and now your mind moves out to the muscles. Inhale, bring your mind into the bones. Understand the snow. You already feel how hot you become. This is the hard qigong. Most of the qigong we do is called soft qigong. This is hard qigong. Tiger claw is hard qigong. Damo, the fist set is hard qigong, or I call it squeeze the orange. So that's 10. Then we're going to put the arms to the side and pretend again that you have the two oranges between your palms. If you can't go like to here because it's hard on the arms, you can go a little lower, between here and here. Find where it's comfortable. Or you go here for a while and then you drop and you go back. We'll try to do again 10. We did 10 in the other ones. Inhale, close your eyes. Exhale, squeeze. Every muscle in your body tense except the face muscles. Try to relax the face. So that's 5. Shake your arms. This is thousands of years old, this set. The Shaolin monks used to train this too. So my teacher found, Dr. Yang Ming found the ancient documents with the illustrations and wrote a whole book about it. So it's very authentic. Maybe you can connect to the spirits from the Shaolin monks. Okay, go back, straight legs, arms to the sides. Inhale, close your eyes, suck the stomach in. Exhale. When you also exhale and you squeeze, you can bend the elbows a little bit. And when you go the other way, you straight the elbow. So you bend the elbows, you bend the knees. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Stretch through the fingers, stretch through the arm on the inhalation, stretch up through the spine, straight the legs. Suck the stomach in, fill the lungs, relax the face. Exhale. About 10. Shake your arms, the legs. See, it's like an oven, it becomes so hot from it, warm. It warms the bones, warms the joints, warms the internal organs, the spine. So this heat is the chi, and it's good that it just showers your whole body. Okay, go back, straight legs. This time we're gonna straight the arms in front of us. Pretend you're holding the two oranges. Inhale, close your eyes, suck the stomach in. Exhale, squeeze and sink. 5. Take your arms again, walk a little bit, check the legs. Just imagine doing 250 of each, 50 different postures. 5 more from the front, then we'll do an easy one, a little easier. Straight legs, straight spine, straight arms, but then you're holding, you're gonna have two oranges between your palms. Inhale, exhale. Take again, walk. Move your arms like this. You can reach in the back just as far as you can, or 80% effort. If you want to go a little slower, very good. Then you're gonna put your hands behind your back. And now pretend you have the two oranges there in the back, over the around the kidney area. Inhale. Exhale, bring your arms up and squeeze and sink. The thumb also squeezes, not just the four fingers. Continue. Very good. Come out of it. Turn the chair. We'll do the chair sit-ups. You don't have to turn the chair, I guess. If you sit on the back of the chair, it's easier. The further down the chair you go, the more challenging it is. I also have three hand position. People that want to protect their back, you use your arms for momentum. So it just takes a little bit. You still engage the abdominal muscles in and out. You want to keep your trunk like straight. You don't want to curve the spine like a plank. So first way, you use your arms to protect your back to help. The second way is a little harder. You put your hands on top of your chest. The third one, very hard. You put your hands behind your back. You want to stay like a plank. So that's a hard one. Inhale on the way back. Exhale on the way forward. Your chest stays open. I had some students that put their hands back and lean on the chair and helps like this. They help like this. If you feel your stomach is weak, and after a while you'll get stronger. So there's always a place to start from. So if you put your hands here, you also protect your back. You put it on the chair, and you just go a little bit back and you lift from the stomach. Engage the abdominal muscles, especially on the way up. From the abdominal muscles, pull your trunk up. From the abdominal muscles, relax your lower back. Don't try not to strain the lower back muscles. So just the abdominal muscles are working. Of course, at a certain point, the abdominal muscles get tired, and then the back muscles come in to help, and that's how you can get back injuries. So you have to know what is your 80%. Less is more. No pain, lots of gain. It's about consistency. If you do 10 every day, a month later you can go to 20, and a month later maybe to 30. You can also put your hands on your lap. So this strengthens your abdominal muscles. Lose some calories. You get the fat gets more firm, changes into muscles, stimulates bone growth. But remember, we also strengthen the abdominal back muscles with doing the Taoist and the Buddhist breath. When we move it in and out, in and out. So that's another way to strengthen it. This is faster, of course, but sometimes you don't have a choice. You can't do this because of back problems or other issues. So you keep doing the empty full moon, Taoist, Buddhist breath. You can still do it here as well. So when I go back, I suck the stomach and the back muscles. When I go forward, I let them go out. And visualize the lower energy center. Very good. Come out of it. Massage your abdominal muscles a little bit. Dissolve the internal organs. I go up the right center and down through the left. Close my eyes and put my mind in the heat coming from the palms, from the heat from the entire body for what we did until now. And I lead it into the internal organs. And then I put my mind in the internal organs and I dissolve them. Whatever I sense there, it's solid. And then with my mind, I try to change it to liquid, solid to liquid, solid to liquid. Especially if you know there's an organ, there's something going on there. It's weaker. So you want to bring your mind to that organ and help it dissolve. If your palms are not warm, rub your hands like this, rub, 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 friction. Make them nice and warm. And then put them again back on the internal organs. Warm up one more time, rub, make them nice and warm. Work the lungs, deep breathing in and out through the nose. Relax the face, relax the shoulders. Then arms to the sides. So the arms can be used as weights, especially if you don't just do 10 repetitions. So then they become, also strength the upper body. At the same time, we're going to do the crane, so that strengthens the upper body. Same time, move the abdomen, the back muscles, sit straight, so that strengthens the whole core. Crane flies, inhale, exhale. The wrists have 3 positions. Here, you tense the forearms and you point the fingers to the sides. You go up here and you straight the wrists. You go up and you bend the wrist, and the thumb touches all 4 fingers. Inhale, exhale. Don't forget, when you inhale, move the abdomen, the back muscles in, and you exhale out. You feel that all the muscles are nice and warm. The joints, that's the heart Qigong sensation. It's different. Also, if you notice, I go really, really, really slow today. So I use the arms as weight, so I don't want to rush through it and use momentum. Total control. This can be done sitting or standing. So if you stand, you also work the legs. You get tired, make the motion smaller or take a break and come back. Very good. We're gonna do 2 sets of up and down from the chair. One legs apart, legs together. Legs apart, strengthen the outer thighs, legs together, strengthen the inner thighs. Again, stimulates calcium production, the femur bone. Inhale when you sit, exhale when you come up. We'll start legs apart. We'll do 20. Inhale and exhale. Go slow, up like smoke, down like a feather. Make sure your knee lines up with your middle knee lines up with your middle toe. Don't let the knee come in. 10. If your knee hurts, stop, don't do it. You may need to put height underneath. So the chair this could be too low. Yoga blocks or pillows, firm pillows. And 20. Walk a little bit in between. And now legs together. All together now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale when you sit. Exhale as you come up. You need to do this 3 times a week. 12 weeks later, huge difference. A year later, you also get the 1% bone density from exercise resistance. The other percent, you get 1 more% from nutrition. 2% per year, so little. But you don't want to lose 2% because then it's 4%. The 2 you lost and the 2 you didn't gain. Then Strong legs, also confidence, better performance. Preventing falls. That's 20. And sit on the edge of the chair. Close your eyes. I just want you to focus on your breath and empty your mind from any thoughts. So if any thoughts come into your brain, just lead them into the breath. Don't worry about the lower energy center, abdominal muscles, the organs, just lungs, just in the breath. In and out through the nose. I call it surf the breath. Any thoughts come in, keep leading them into the breath, in and out, in and out. Ready? And try to be as still as the mountains. They say when being still, be as still as a mountain. Look for the movement in the stillness. And slowly bring your mind back. Thank you very much. Happy stretching, deep breathing, empty your mind, and evoke your spirit.